hold it like that, or can I?
You can't talk anymore. Zip it. Here.
I don't know. It'll be reversed or not.
We just got a warning on check resolution, Dave.
Yeah, they went with that. When you have it up here, you'll be fine.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and hit it. All right, we'll get started here in a minute. Looks like we got the YouTube figured out. Thank you, Dave. Come over this way, Mom. We're locked and loaded. And there are my dogs, always on duty, despite 3 black belts in the house and a couple girls that can fight pretty well too. So give it here about another minute and a half. I hope everybody's well. I don't know if these are our parents or kids or parents and kids, but today is just going to be, this is us moving forward with the program for the next, hopefully, 2 weeks. You gotta turn that on. 2 weeks, but we'll see. Maybe my dogs will stop barking by the time 6 o'clock actually arrives. All right, so close enough. So here's where we're at. This is just an information type of broadcast, if you will, today. Hold on. Quiet! All right, I'm back. Let's get it kicked off and started here. I've never live streamed on YouTube, so I'm going to be looking down at the laptop a lot to make sure it's still happening. And I've got the Instagram going here on the phone. So here's where we're at. This is just more of an information thing, what we're going to be doing the next week or two via YouTube, Google Classroom. Some of it will be on Instagram and Facebook as well. I'm going to be posting lessons, techniques of the day, if you will, lessons for kids to go through. Some of them will be live, although this live stuff seems like awesome, but like a lot of work, so it may make sense. I don't know. We'll just figure it out. We're going to figure this out as we go through things. I am working on Google Classroom, so I think you have to have a Gmail account. It can't be a school account. It has to be like a personal Gmail account where we can actually set up Google Classroom and I can post videos and I can ask students to record themselves practicing kata, and then I can go into Google Classroom, take a look at that kata on the video and make some critiques or high fives or whatever, and it'll be private like it would be in school. It would be one-on-one, so to speak. I'm also thinking about posting some historical projects to go on as far as finding out what Goju-Ryu is about, where it's from, who created it, how long it's been around. So this is very much a learning process for me. I miss my students greatly. It is very, very hard not doing my thing every 19 times a week. That's the amount of classes we have between the two programs. And I do miss it. It's a big part of my life. It defines me almost as much as my own family defines me. They're right there together. So we're going to do our best. So what I need is from you all, and I'm sorry for all the texts and so forth, we'll find a better way to communicate so you're not getting 1,000 texts from me and all that. This is all new to me. This is all caught me off guard. I'm sure it caught all of us off guard. And we will try to figure it out, make it work, and we'll also try to make sure that kids are getting enough information, enough stuff that they work on each day. I will say this to my students, with all this downtime, especially now that the weather's nice, and when it is nice, you should be doing things outside of tablets, computers, video games, and watching television or shows. you should be training, whether it's for my program or other things you're involved with sports-wise. And I'm going to give you guys a lot of information you can work on. We're going to be working on agility over the next week or two, core strengthening, flexibility. I'll probably send links because I don't like to stretch, especially not in front of my students. But these are things we can all work on your downtime. This is a moment, especially for my 5th grade and above students, this is a moment in time where you need to take some of the weight of training onto your own shoulders and push yourself. Now, I'll be there to help you. I'll be there to answer questions. I'll be there to look at videos of particular katas and make corrections. And I will be there to support you. You guys can reach out to me anytime, and I will get back with you as soon as I can. But you do need to take some time to carry the weight of your own training. Take it personally. Work hard. It's an opportunity for you guys to get better at something over this next few weeks. Maybe you want to get better at kicking left. Well, I'll give you some drills to work on that. And if you do it every day for the next 2-3 weeks, you're going to be better at kicking left when we get back into regular classes. But listen, it's harder to train on your own. I know this. I don't train myself nearly as much as I train you guys. So it's also an opportunity for me to, hopefully with a slightly slower schedule, although I've been pretty darn busy the last couple days trying to get all this working. Hopefully I'll get some more training time for myself over the next few weeks. So that's where we're at. We're going to be doing a lot of it online and a lot of it through Google Classroom. I want my students, this is for the students only. Your parents are feeling what I'm feeling right now. Students, you're not responsible for the safety and success of your families. Your parents are. And there's a lot of uncertainty for us right now. We're not going to overreact and freak out about it, but we're all concerned. I'm not really concerned about getting sick, but I am concerned, well, if this goes on a long time, what's that going to do to everyone out here as far as careers and, having a house and eating food and so forth. So no matter what you're feeling, especially my high school, middle school students, with being locked in the house for an unusually long period of time with not much to do outside of your home and your yard and your neighborhood, your parents need your help right now. They don't need you giving them a hard time about the situation that we can do nothing about. Like, I'm bored, what do I do? You got plenty of things you can do. You can learn how to bake, and learn how to type. You can train in martial arts. You can get better at push-ups. But your parents need your support right now, because this is a very, very, I've been out here since 2004 with my dojo, and this is the first time I would say life has thrown me a curveball of uncertainty and not being in control of our situation. So I truly believe things are going to work out and be fine, but there's still just a sliver of doubt in all of our minds as parents and providers for our family. So you guys need to be helpful around the house by don't be annoying. Help them, support them. And when you see your parents down, pick them up. Kids are generally a little more optimistic than adults. So kids, help your parents out in any way you can. Now, I don't have a lot more than that today. Like I said, this is just more of a information kind of rally troop. I'm on it. Hopefully you guys are on it with me. I hope to hear from all of you guys. Like I said, you can email me, you can text me. I will have the Google Classroom stuff set up. I've been pretty busy the last couple of days. I may put that towards like Thursday. And you'll need a code and a Gmail account, and we can log in, and I can provide things for you guys to do, and then you can provide me with videos of kata or techniques. I may have like a technique of the day where I'll record myself doing it, and you guys will record yourselves doing it when you feel like it's good to go. And at that point, I'll give you a critique. You can go back and fix it, and we can just keep going back and forth. So we will get that started. I want to say a couple thank yous, I have to say, because this wouldn't be possible right now if they had not helped me. Dave Corso and Mia Corso, huge help on the technology side of things, and Mia's actually the one walking me through the Google Classroom stuff. Alex helped me out with some equipment because they're sold out of webcams and microphones and so forth, because everyone's doing what I'm doing now. And who else? Oh, Steve. Steve provided me with just arsenal of. I could make a professional Hollywood movie right now if you guys would get really bored and come over here and figure out a one-room show. He gave me lighting kits and a boom mic and an even higher-end camera, a computer, and showed me how to use it as far as live streaming. So a lot of folks, and not just that, just the kind words of support and encouragement from all the parents and kids. Listen, it's a temporary time in your short history so far, and probably in 10 years, you guys will look back at this like my generation looked back on the blizzard of 78 or 9/11, and you'll think back to this time and think, we survived, we made it. So hopefully that's how you'll feel. But everyone who's supporting me, appreciate it. Couldn't have done it without you, and I'm still going to have 1,000 questions, I'm sure, and if I become annoying, you just let me know. Kids, I want you to practice your kata, whether I list that particular thing out during the day or not. You've got enough time now. You should be going through your katas at least a half an hour every day. You should be working on some things like flexibility on your own, push-ups, crunches, core, plank. You have time. And the more you move and the more you do, the better you're going to feel from an emotional and a psychological and a mental point of view. And, there's nothing more therapeutic than hitting things hard. And if you do not have a device to strike at home, you'll just have to get acclimated with moving around and throwing some combinations to the air. For my little kids, like kindergarten, first, second, third grade, mom and dad, this is going to be a great opportunity for you to help them, maybe hold some pads for them or something like that. If anyone is dying for a pad and they don't have one, give me a shout and we'll get it sorted. So that's all I have for today. I will post a few things tomorrow on YouTube, not live, and Instagram, and on our Facebook page for drills to get started with tomorrow. One will be like a full 20-minute workout, and then I'll list like a couple assignments I want the kids to work on particularly. They'll know what it is. It might be like a combination or so forth. So that's all I have today. Again, if you have any questions, let's switch the texting to one-on-one because I've been bombing you guys with texts. So if you have any questions or anything, make sure you're just replying to me, sending it to me. You can email me at jetgarnermartialarts.com. You can Facebook me on our Jet Garner Martial Arts page, or you can message me on Instagram on Jet Garner Martial Arts. I think I have all of your mobile numbers, so texting is fine too. And that's all I have at this point. So let's get it done. We're in this together. Let's make the most of it. And for all my students, I want you to focus on one particular thing in martial arts, something simple that you want to get better at in 14 days. Maybe it's push-ups. Maybe it's flexibility. Maybe it's your roundhouse kick. Maybe it's a kata. Maybe it's, I want to be able to do a jump spin kick. And also, if your kids have something they remember learning in class, like a complicated kick, and they can't get through it on their own right now, just shoot me a text. And if I am too tight or tired to do it, I'll record one of my kiddos doing it, and I'll just send you the video, not a problem. So you guys are not going to annoy me. Here's how you will annoy me, if I don't hear from you in any way, shape, or form, because you guys know this. If I don't see your kids for a week or two in a normal period, I'm always saying, hey, just checking in. I'm missing out. I haven't seen little Johnny in a couple weeks. Just checking, make sure things okay. So just touch base with me, And when we get the Google Classroom going, I think that's where I'm going to kind of sort out attendance. So very important for the Google Classroom that you have a Gmail account, and it's not a school, like Eames School Gmail account or something like that. That's what Mia was telling me. So anyways, I hope you guys watched the movie, our trailer we made last night. Thanks to the family on that. They were a big help. We had a lot of fun, and how weird that I had an idea at 6, and by 12, I had that idea finished and posted on YouTube for your viewing pleasure. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. We laughed quite a bit while we were making it. So I want to say thanks to the family and the kids and all that. So listen, guys, I'm going to check out at this point. Have any questions, shoot me a text. Remember, 101 on the text. We're going to get rid of the group text, and we'll get it sorted. All right, guys, thank you. Have a good night.